Back with the Peace River Wildlife Center, but with a new title is Robin Jenkins. She is now the executive director and joins us this morning to not only tell us about the Wildlife Center, but also about baby squirrel season. Good morning, Robin.
Good morning, Carly.
Congratulations on your new title.
Well, thank you very much.
Still the veterinarian, still taking care after a lot of the animals there.
Right, exactly.
So tell us a little bit about the changes going on there at the center, and certainly your new title.
Right. Well, the new executive director means really very little. I still do a little bit of everything. Still cleaning the cages, doing the vet work, taking care of the babies, taking care of the patients, the residents. We just got a lot going on at Peaceful Wildlife Center.
You know what I love about you is you're so passionate about what you do.
I do love it.
Yeah, and we love when you're here. So it's baby squirrel season right now?
It is. It's just
like
starting.
In the springtime.
Actually, the squirrels are more in the autumn, at least in Florida.
Okay.
When the acorns start maturing, falling off the trees.
I guess. I don't know. Is baby bird season?
Baby bird season.
Spring?
Most mammals do do breed in the spring, but the squirrels are more of an autumnal thing.
And we have a ton of squirrels here in Florida, don't we?
We do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it one particular squirrel? How many different varieties?
We have the Eastern Grey Squirrel down here. And as with other mammals in the south, they're a little bit smaller than the ones up north because the ones up north have to have thicker fur, more fat stores to get through a cold winter. So
they have it pretty good here.
Right.
Well, tell us about these little guys. How'd you get?
These little guys, the nest fell out of the tree. People watched them for a while. Mom never came back. So they brought them to us. It's a chance that, Mom may have been killed or something. A lot of times if you do find a nest that's fallen out of a tree or a tree trimmer has knocked it out, cut down the branch, you can leave the nest right there. Mom will come and take the babies.
What will the nest look like? Will it look like a bird nest or will it look?
Basically, but it's like a whole ball. It's like a sphere.
So
and when the babies are tiny, 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 you can't even find the hole that mom comes in and out of.
Really?
So if you pick it apart a little bit, you can see inside, and it's a hollow sphere. The babies are in there, cushioned, nice and snug. And mom will come back, get the babies, and take them to another nest.
Okay. So if you see one in your yard or somewhere nearby, how long do you wait to see if mom is going to come back before you bring them to see you? Or?
I would give her a couple hours.
Oh, a couple hours. Okay.
And then if she's not coming back and at least checking on the babies, then there's a good chance that something has happened to her.
Do you need to know anything? I mean, can you just pick what do you suggest you do to bring them in to make sure that you're protected and then the little squirrels are protected too?
You can, I mean, if you find the nest ball, you might want to tease it apart a little bit to see there might not be any babies in it. If there are babies, you can just bring the whole ball, the whole nest in, or you can take them out. Just put them in something that's going to keep them nice and warm. Don't try to feed them anything, because feeding a wild animal the wrong thing is worse than feeding them nothing.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So just keep them warm and quiet until you can get them to
And then ideally maybe you take them to you guys and they can get back out in the wild soon?
Right,
because that's the goal for all the animals that come to see you, right?
We're gonna bottle feed these babies until they're starting to eat out of a dish, and then they go into a bigger cage, and then they'll learn how to lap the formula out of a dish. Eventually they'll eat nuts and seeds, and we'll teach them what they're going to find in the wild. We'll move them to an outdoor cage so they'll prepare for life in the wild. We'll hide their food so they'll know how to find it. And then they'll be released.
Well, we have a little bit less than a minute left, and I know you wanted to give a shout out. You guys were kind of in need of an air conditioning unit, which I can't imagine trying to take care of all these animals without an AC
unit. It was
so
so hot in our hospital and office building. Our air conditioner was 14 years old, and it just died. It had been limping along for years, and it finally got to the point where it was not cooling the place off at all. So the company that had been doing preventative maintenance on it for the past 14 years, we called them and we said, we need an estimate on what's it going to cost us to replace this unit. And, since we are a nonprofit, we get no government funding, all of that money was going to have to come out of the care money for take care of our babies. They donated the unit.
Wow.
4 Seasons Air Conditioning from Port Charlotte, Florida.
That's
contacted the manufacturer, Goodman, and the two of them shared the cost of the unit, and then Four Seasons installed it for us.
Good for them.
So we are
love to hear
so
that kind of story.
grateful.
And as we close here, if I know you're always in need of donations, volunteers, tell people how they can get involved and look at the other animals that are there. And
we are at 3400 Ponce de Leon Parkway in Punta Gorda. That's at the far west end of Marion Avenue in Ponce de Leon Park. We always need volunteers, donations. You can come and visit the animals that are non-releasable are on display from 11 to 4, 7 days a week at the park.
Well, Robin, thank you so much. We hope these little squirrels have a great life ahead of them. Thank you so much for all that you do. Congratulations on your new title.
Thank you.
Up next, how stress causes weight gain and 3 quick tips to get it under control. Stay with us.